Hi everyone and welcome back to MIB TV. It's Alison and Carys here. If you don't know or recognise us, you might remember listening to us on the Women in Design Made in Brunel podcast, Unfolded. And it's really exciting to be here with a lot more of the lady members of the team as well. We're going to be playing a couple games with you today, so if you guys want to just go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Enya. I study product design and I'm on the MIB team.
Hi, I'm Ellie. I also study product design and I'm also on the MIB team.
And I'm Charlotte. I do industrial design and I'm also on the MIB team.
Fancy that. Awesome. Well, we're here to play a game with you guys. It's a bit like Kiss, Marry, Kill, but actually it is a twist with some famous design products. So we're going to be playing Bag It, Bin It, or Upgrade It with these three products. So first of all, we got obviously a Polaroid camera up here. We got a Roberts radio, and we've got the Juicy Salif. I was about to say it was by Tony Stark. Again, it's not. It's Philippe Stark. Tony Stark is Iron Man. We'll just,
It's not real.
No, unfortunately. Anyway, so how do we want to kick it off? What would you go for, Carys, if you want to bag it, bin it, or upgrade it?
I'd bag a Polaroid camera because I love them. I'd bin Juicy Salif because it's just more hassle. I'm sorry, it's more hassle than good. And I would redesign this one.
How would you redesign that? What would you think's
Maybe,
wrong with it?
I think I do like pastel colours. So although it probably already exists in a pastel colour,
I think it does.
I would definitely maybe tone it up, make it a bit more vibrant, a bit more interesting to look at.
Nice. Yeah. Oh yeah, mid-branded Roberts radios. Why didn't we think of that?
I mean, watch the space.
What about you, Enya?
Okay, so I'm going to bin the Fujifilm camera, the Kodak. Nobody hate me for that. But I do have a reason. It's because I feel like it's really difficult to decide whether you're friends enough with someone to actually give them the photo that prints out because it's so expensive to get the film.
That's so true.
So I'm done with that. I think I'd upgrade the Juicy Salif by giving it a little skirt for pips to like catch the lemon pips because I just feel like I don't like a pip in my food. And then, so what have I done? I've binned it, I've upgraded it. Oh yeah, and I'll buy the radio.
Process of elimination. Nice. What about you, Ellie?
I was also going to say that I would bin the Polaroid just because I think they're quite overrated and that, like Enya said, it's so expensive and also you have the problem of, if you blink, that's it. That was your one shot. It's over.
You have one chance.
I don't think I could ever bin the Juicy Salif. It's too iconic. It might not be there functionally, but it's
a bit like her.
someone has that in their house and you're like, ooh,
They got good taste.
Yeah. So I'd upgrade it. I wouldn't bin it, I'd upgrade it. I'd fix it a little bit, do a bit of messing around, and then I'd bag the radio. It's iconic. They do spice up the room.
We should share a house.
Yeah, okay.
Subtle bullying. All right, Charlotte.
Okay, I think I would bin the lemon squeezer. Sorry.
Thank you. Finally, someone who thinks
It's
on the same
It's
wavelength.
not efficient. I've seen better. I think I'd upgrade the Polaroid camera to print 2 of every photo.
Oh, this
one
is
for
so
you, one for your
good.
friends. Or 3, but like,
How many friends do we have?
how many
Yeah.
friends?
Can it do 5? I mean, if we get the lovely camera crew, if we get the lovely camera crew to take a picture of us and split it 5 ways.
Or maybe it like saves it. Or don't they already have that? You can save a digital version. I feel like that's already been done.
I think so.
So that wouldn't really be my upgrade. That's already happened. I guess I'd buy the radio.
Nice, awesome. It's finally my go. We got there
Yes.
eventually. Right, well, it just so happens that I already have the exact model of this camera.
Yeah, so do I.
And I actually got it like a few months ago, so I've been having a great time. But I agree with Enya in that, I bought it with my fiance, so I am always constantly fighting him for the pictures to go in my room, and it's just, very impractical. So I think I would upgrade as well in a similar way to Charlotte, to produce multiple pictures, but I also want to change the flash because it is blinding.
And then that's why you blink.
Yes, exactly. It's
Design
chaotic. The Salif is going in the bin. I don't think it's worthy of anything. So unfunctional, and then I feel like people just have it to show off because it's something glamorous.
A bin bag.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. It just belongs. It belongs in the bin. It gives me joy to see it in the bin. It's a bit rude. And then I'd have to buy a radio because I don't have anything that cool or retro in my house. So there we go. Right, well, here we go. Dun, dun, dun.
Round 2.
We've got the Alessi kettle. Apologies for the top of the handle being chopped off. That was a bit
my
of
error.
a technical difficulty. The angle poise lamp, which is something that I don't know if you guys remember from the sketch off. I believe we were practicing with that. And the good old classic, the iPod, the Apple iPod. I absolutely love these. I mean, I wish I still could have one today. I probably might just go home and buy one, to be honest, because I forgot how awesome they are.
They're great.
But yeah, anyway, Carys, do you want to kick it off?
Yeah, sure. So, I would definitely buy one of these.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I had an iPod Nano, which we probably sold, or it's sitting somewhere dead. So I would love to be able to use one of these again. I remember playing like solitaire on it, or something like that, and listening to music. It was great. And I got it filled with Christmas music when I got it for Christmas or something. So it just brings happy memories to me whenever I look at it. I would probably redesign the lamp.
Bold move.
I know. I feel like I regret that decision now. But I don't know. I think it can just be annoying having to adjust it all the time. And then if you get the perfect adjustment and you accidentally like knock it or you move house or something, it's lost.
Are you well poised to redesign that lamp, Carys?
I feel like the answer is no. But I'd maybe just add locks into the hinges so that you could just tighten it so it doesn't move or something like that.
Kind of like a music stand where you have to always...
maybe just have a little key, I don't know, and then I would bin the kettle because I don't use them. I don't use them enough. I don't drink enough tea.
Because it's missing a handle.
Yes, it would
part of a handle, alright, it's not there.
It would be too hot. Yeah, a tea towel would have to be involved.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
That's my decision.
Alright, Enya, what do you think?
I'm actually really struggling with this
Yeah.
because my blood is basically tea. So I think I'd probably upgrade the iPod just because there's definitely not enough storage on there for all of my music. Right, I'm going to bin the kettle because I can boil my water in other ways. Angle poise literally got me through this year.
Really?
Like those early morning, late nights, I won't be here without it, guys.
Add a lot to it.
Yeah, that's it. Keep the lamp, upgrade the iPod, and bin the kettle.
Nice. Alright, Ellie.
Okay, so controversially, I'd have to bin the iPod because if you think about it, when it came out, it was great. But nowadays, you've got your phone, you don't need another device in your pocket.
Oh, you're taking that route, are you?
Well, you already bought the radio last round.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I did. I don't need
It's in your
pocket. And headphones that are wired, they're going out. So can you connect your AirPods? Who knows? So that's going straight in the bin. The kettle, I'd have to upgrade. I think, I don't know what I'd do, but I'd do something because I couldn't bin it. It would hurt me because it's quite an iconic design. It's visually pleasing. And then angle poise, I don't know what I'd do without them. Honestly, my little desk gets so dark and it's so, when you're trying to motivate yourself to do your work in a dark room, it's so sad. And then I need the light. And I love that you can adjust where you want it. It does get a bit hot when you're moving it around, but I can live with that.
I don't know about you guys, I feel a bit left out. I feel like all of you guys have an angle
I
poise
don't.
lamp. I don't have one.
I have a normal lamp.
Mine's just from IKEA.
I don't have a lamp. I just use my computer screen. How bad is that? Oh gosh, right. Charlotte, your turn.
Okay, so yeah, I also have survived 22 years of life without an angle poise, so I probably would bin it. I'm sorry.
The contradiction.
There's other lamps out there, so I'd bin it. Plus, I'm not usually awake in dark hours. I'm a morning person, so I don't really require a lamp that often. I feel like I'd upgrade the kettle. I'd give it a different finish because chrome just has loads of fingerprints on it.
Yeah.
And also, when you're making your coffee in the morning, you don't want to see your reflection.
Oh
No, that's true.
So, yeah, I guess I'd be upgrading the iPad. No. Buying the iPad? What other iPad?
To clarify, it's an iPod. iPads hadn't been invented yet.
I've been the lamp, upgrade the kettle, and buy the iPod.
Great. Nice.
To go with
Awesome.
my radio, clearly.
Oh, goodness.
What would you do, Alison?
Right, well, I think I would probably buy the iPod just because it's one of those things that I want to be able to get out and show to my kids one day and be like, this back in my day, this is what we had to play with. I mean, you count yourself lucky, little one.
Yeah.
And then I think I would also have to bin the lamp because I've never had one. I don't particularly see the point in having such a thin...
Lamp.
Yeah, they are very expensive, aren't they? I mean, if I want it, I wouldn't say no, but it's just, not really worth it to me. And I think I'd have to go, Charlotte, with upgrading the kettle as well, just because I agree that chrome is one of those materials that just doesn't really stay as pretty and nice as it looks in that picture for very long. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I reckon that's probably what I would do. And maybe upgrade that handle as well so that it doesn't get chopped off so easily like that.
Get rid of like the bird in the end. I don't really get what that's about.
Yeah, I don't really know.
Is that just...
I think
The
it's...
whistling-
Oh, yes,
whistling
that's
pencil,
it.
yeah.
Look at that. We're a bunch of
Wow.
smart cookies in here. Yeah, great. Awesome. So now that we played a couple rounds of that, I think if we just we think we've got a few questions for you guys in terms of how you've been seeing this year's show and what you think about some of the other projects that some of the other female designers on our courses and stuff have been getting up to. So do any of you have like a specific favourite of any of the projects that have come out so far?
I mean, I know these two by these girls called Ellie and Enya. No, I think it's nice. I think especially because this year the MIB team has been like evenly split, and I think when 4 years ago, doesn't seem that long ago. Well, 5 years ago actually, when we were looking at uni, I remember there being stands about like females in engineering, and thinking like, yeah, we really need to get more females out there. So I think it's been nice to have like quite an even split and. Having like some females winning some awards last night.
Yes,
it's just good. It's positive, and then hoping
absolutely.
like it inspires more
definitely.
females. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I really liked Lou's on the same floor as me, and she's done an app all about sort of replacing the in-store experience in cosmetic shopping with a technological experience. So I think sometimes it just feels really 2D and a bit fake when you're trying to shop online. You don't get people's recommendations, and like you'd go into a store and pick up a tester and you couldn't do that for like months on end. So Lou's made this amazing app that's like beautifully like colour coordinated and just makes you feel like you can really trust the products that you're buying, and you can like get all these different shades, and it's just a really beautiful piece of like user experience like design. So I think that's one that I've really enjoyed like flicking through on my phone, because she mocked up like the app with XD. So yeah, that's definitely been one of my top ones today.
Oh, really nice.
Yeah. I'd say I really like the way that a lot of women designing at Brunel this year have tried to break taboos. So I know Karishma's in particular, she's done a lot with trying to help women with menopause track their symptoms and just really speak out about it, because it is still quite hush-hush. So I really, really like that, women we're gaining our voice, being louder,
absolutely.
speaking up.
Yeah. One thing I really love about the projects this year is the amount of people whose projects were linked to sustainability.
Yes.
That was really kind of encouraging to see that so many people have found all these things that can be changed or improved. And I think there were some really cool physical prototypes in our room as well. We're in the same room for sustainability, aren't we? And it's not just all the boys with their fancy 3D printers and models winning prizes and all that stuff, but there's some some of the other ladies have got some really cool sort of like mechanisms and stuff.
Done a full like robot.
That's amazing.
That is, very technical.
Absolutely.
Fascinating.
Yeah. One thing I feel like, even though I thought I would have expected this year more people to go into user experience and user interfaces, just because doing all the major projects at home and stuff, it's been really different, hasn't it? Rather than being able to work in workshops and to make something physical. So in a way, I'm surprised that so many people managed to still produce such like good quality models and things, because of that difference that we've had really this year. But I think it's really encouraging, definitely. What do you think?
Yeah, no, I do. Definitely with what Charlotte was saying, it is great to see that a lot of women haven't shied away from producing really technical, really interesting products. It is really inspirational to see products such as Alice's, this really technical, mechanical kind of device. And it's really nice to think that people looking around the show, or like maybe future students who might be coming to Brunel to study the course, are going to see that and maybe take inspiration from that. And I think that's a really valuable thing for like young female designers to see, coming around the show, to see such strong products by female designers. So it just makes me feel very proud, and especially because, as you said before, the Made in Brunel team has got a great split between having both male and female roles, and I think that again is going to provide great inspiration for future students and seeing like what we have been able to achieve over the last year.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think after those statistics came out as well, I believe it was before Christmas when we were working on, I can't remember exactly if it was before, it was the sketch-off, wasn't it? Yeah, when they came out about the percentage of women who were in design compared to the percentage of women who were students studying at university. And I was very curious about what all those women were doing after they graduated and what they ended up doing and why those statistics were that way. But then I guess you also get people like Charlotte who they finished their design degree and then decide to go and do something else.
It's okay though, it's all transferable skills.
Yeah, absolutely.
And to be fair, I mean, my major project was part of the motivation to go into medicine and everything.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Oh goodness. Awesome.
Great.
Well, I think we've had a really great discussion. We've had a chance to play a few rounds of, now let's see if I can get this right. Bag it, bin it, or upgrade it. Okay, we did it. And we've had some great discussion as well. So we'll see you guys later with Back to Normal MIB TV.